Hello, my name is Sophie Padalecki, and I'm an intern with Alamance Community College this summer, and this is my presentation on time management. Overview. So first I wanted to go on an overview so that you knew what we were talking about, and if you wanted to jump to a certain part of the video to learn about something, you could. So first is, what is time management? Then we're going to go over the benefits of time management. Next, we're going to go over some time management strategies. And then lastly, we're going to go over some online resources. What is time management? So I got this definition. Time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. As you can see, I highlighted the words planning, effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. This is because essentially, time management is all about planning ahead so that you can be successful in school and then still have time to take care of yourself and do the things you love. In simple terms, time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Benefits of time management. So you may be thinking, why should I care about time management? If my grades are okay and my stress levels seem normal. Well, time management actually has a lot of benefits. First of all, time management helps one manage competing demands. One might have family demands, school demands, and work demands, and time management can help you accomplish all that you need to do. Secondly, time management leads to greater productivity. With proper time management, one can complete all of their tasks with more efficiency and have a better time doing it. Next, we have value prioritization. This is basically just a way of saying that with proper time management, you will have time to do all the things you want to do in addition to the things that you have to do. For example, if spending time with your family is an important value of yours, you can use time management skills to make sure that that is taken care of. Finally, we have stress management. Time management has been directly tied to a decrease of stress levels. So now I wanted everyone to take a minute to stop and think. You could write this down in your journal, you could write it down on your phone, you could talk to a friend about it, or you can just think about it. So why do you want to learn more about time management? How do you think time management will benefit your life? So just pause the video and take some time to think about that. So next we're going into strategies. So the different strategies that I personally use and that I want to go over today are to-do lists, distributed practice, planners, time blocking, and prioritization. First, we have to-do lists. A to-do list is a list of activities or tasks that one needs to complete, often during a specific period of time. To-do lists can help one feel less overwhelmed. Instead of all of your responsibilities being stored in your head, a to-do list shows you exactly what you need to do in a day, week, or month. I personally love using to-do lists. In my opinion, there's no better feeling than when you accomplish something after working hard on it and you get to cross it off your planner or cross it off your to-do list. It just feels really good. You can use to-do lists on paper. I prefer paper, but as you can see in this image, a lot of people just use their iPhone and it looks like they're using the reminders app. A little tip I put down is to-do lists do not have to just be for classes or school. They can contain other activities that you want to accomplish, such as grocery shopping, exercise, or even calling a friend. And if I'm having a rough day and I just want a little bit of validation that I'm doing well, I'll write something really simple on there, like shower or eat. And it just feels good to check that off and say, hey, I did make time for myself today. Next, we have distributed practice. So it's a very important time management tool. Essentially, it's just a way to fight procrastination. This is when you divide large assignments into smaller tasks and complete them over a span of time rather than all at once. It's the opposite of cramming, essentially. Distributed practice allows one to complete a big project with minimal stress, and it helps you free up more time to do the things you enjoy, such as relaxing. So I'll give you an example of what distributed practice looks like. So let's say you have to read 100 pages within the next week for class. So instead of the night before cramming and stressing and reading all 100 pages, you could split it up and read 15 or so pages each day. Another example, if you have a big math test in 2 weeks, instead of cramming the night before, staying up late, not getting enough sleep, and doing poorly on the test, you could study 20 minutes a day leading up to the test, and you'll have less stress and you'll retain the information better. Next, we have planners. This is my favorite time management technique. I bring my planner everywhere. So you can have a daily, weekly, or monthly planner, whichever you prefer. Daily it's pretty much just the title. It's what you plan every day. A lot of people use these for daily to-do lists. Then weekly are much more detailed and they show regular events such as a class. So you'd write like, oh, Monday, class, Wednesday, class. You could write work shifts or study groups. And then monthly allows you to see upcoming events far in advance, which can allow you to keep track of important dates, such as birthdays, performances, and class due dates. So here are some tips for using a planner. Number 1, put all due dates and tests into your planner as soon as you get the syllabus. Number 2, make a to-do list daily and prioritize it. Then assign tasks to a specific time in your planner. Number 3, look at your planner daily. In the morning, use your planner to plan your day and stay on track. And at night, look to see what everything holds and bask in the glory of all you accomplished that day. 4, look ahead a week or two and use distributed practice, which we just went over, for upcoming assignments or projects. And then 5, realize when you are most productive. If you're a morning person, do not plan to do important things at night. And if you're a night owl, don't force yourself to wake up early and do work. Next, we have prioritization. Basically, do the most important things that are due soon first. So if you have a test that's not in until another month, but you have an assignment due tomorrow, obviously you're going to prioritize that assignment due tomorrow. Dedicate your time to the right things as well. So I have the order of completion up in the top right corner. This is from the textbook that y'all have. And according to that book, first, do what's urgent and important. So urgent are tasks that demand immediate attention, but are usually in response to other people's needs. So that's like emails, things like that. Important are tasks that lead to achieving your goals. So first is urgent and important, then important, not urgent, then urgent, not important, and then finally, if it's not important and not urgent, you're going to do that last. And finally, we have time blocking. This is assigning individual tasks a specific time. So here we have a picture. This individual has all of their daily activities time blocked. This is a way to make sure that you can get everything done in a day that you need to. Notice how they also prioritize fun things like yoga and social media. You can see that they blocked off time for that every day. Time blocking allows one to accomplish all that they want to in a day. So I want to make sure that you know that time blocking is not for everyone. Some people don't like to have such a rigid schedule, but time blocking can be a great way for you to stay on track and make sure you get everything done that you need to. And finally, I wanted to go over some online resources for time management. I personally prefer paper and pen planners because I really love that feeling of just crossing something off when I get it done. But a lot of people love these online resources for time management. So I'm not going to sit here and read through all of them because there's so many, but I have a list of to-do list apps, calendar apps, and then general time management apps. So as you can see, I underlined a few. So I underlined Trello, Notion, and Google Calendar. And that's just because based off my experience as a student, this is what I've heard people talk about the most. And this is what I've heard that people really love. So I really recommend checking those out. And then I have a little question just down at the bottom. Do you prefer using apps for time management or do you prefer pen and paper planners? And that is all I have for y'all today. If you have any questions, any concerns, please reach out to your success coach. And if you would like to talk to me, you could reach out to them and ask for my email because I'd be happy to chat with anyone. And I hope you enjoyed learning about time management and I hope you learned something. And I hope something from today's presentation will carry on into your real life.